And welcome back to Face Off as we move on to college football
College
now.
football, who made this rundown?
I don't know.
College football.
Some dude in an ugly Yankees hat. Anyway,
Oh,
the Notre
man.
Dame Fighting Irish 4-0. 2 wins over.
I know the defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
How about
Good for
them
you.
apples? Give me some of that, bud.
Two
I hate
wins.
Notre Dame, but so.
2 wins over ranked teams, guys. Dare I say the Notre Dame Fighting Irish might be back heading towards the promised land, contending for a national title?
Let me start off by saying that I love the fact that all these old school programs are back in the rankings now. I love the fact that a ranked Michigan and a ranked Notre Dame were playing each other last week. That was pretty fun to watch. I don't know. I get nostalgic with college football. I can't watch it that much. But what I like about Notre Dame, the defense, they're containing teams to 9 points a game. That's stellar. But the thing is,
Diaco, baby, family.
Yeah. Well, I covered Penn State football last year up until the scandal for an online site. Yeah, right. Exactly. I stopped the week that the scandal broke out. I'm smart. And essentially, what I was learning there is they had a stellar defense. They had one of the top defensive cores in the entire country, as always. But they were switching quarterbacks. And I just couldn't get it. It's like they're like flipping a coin to decide who's going to go out there. It's like, okay, Rob Olden, your turn. Other guy, your turn, McGloin. And the fact that, in a game where they're playing a ranked team and they had to make a quarterback switch halfway through and they can pull off the win, everyone's saying, oh, that just shows how strong they are. That's a sign of concern for me. Going back to last year when I'm seeing, Penn State struggle against Temple because they can't decide who's going to be playing in the second half at the most crucial position.
I'm going to say it simple as this. Okay, all these Notre Dame fans who are texting me and putting on your little Facebook statuses, oh, the Golden Domers are back and all that nonsense. Shut up. You have no quarterback. You're not going to do anything.
Thank you.
Give me some of that, bud.
No.
Give me some of that.
Expectations have been high for them.
No, him.
Forever.
Not
I'll
you.
believe
I'm just
it
kidding.
when I see it.
Give me a knuckle.
I'll believe it when I see it. For Notre
Right.
Dame.
The Irish are dead.
Also, they got to play USC last game of the season. They got to get through that if they want to.
We move on to
against a real quarterback.
We move on to
what?
Sad face.
Okay, here. Let me just
Yes.
get it.
Another NHL lockout, 4th one in 20 years. Absurd.
Do we do the face-off toss yet or no? Should we wait till regular season?
No, we'll wait till actual games get canceled. Preseason games have been canceled for September.
Mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. Anyway, will we see hockey this year, guys? It's not looking good so far.
You tell me.
I
with your stupid
say
Flyers
yes.
shirt under your
I
stupid
say
Eagles
yes,
jersey.
but only a half a season. They will get started.
So it'll be like the NBA.
They'll get started around Christmas.
You know what I want them to do? You know what I want them to do? I want them to test out what the NBA did last year, where it worked out perfectly for the NBA. And you know what that was?
Start on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. I was looking forward to that for the first time.
That was pretty
this
awesome.
year,
That's what I said. I just said around Christmas.
No. Open up with the Winter Classic.
Oh, that'd be pretty.
Okay, I can see where.
You get everybody excited.
That is
Christmas Day last year. Christmas Day for basketball was perfect because, like, when the schedule came out this year, it's like, oh, and I'm a Nets fan.
That is another big reason.
Nets Knicks game 1. I'm like, Christmas Day, nice. I'm like, wait a second.
That is
I'm not gonna watch it like October.
That is another reason why they won't cancel a full season because they can't afford to lose the Winter Classic too.
Someone
How much revenue that brings in?
Yeah.
They didn't have a Winter Classic when they canceled the season last time.
It's a little concerning though. They had their first meeting for the first time in 2 weeks, like just the other day. That's a little off that they're not meeting frequently. You're not hearing much in the media about it. It's a little strange. I know NHL is a little more low key than say
they
NBA,
met today.
NFL. Yeah, they met today. That was the first time in 2 weeks.
Friday.
And I'm reading about it, and it's not just the players' bargaining agreement, everything that they're trying to agree on. They're trying to do things such as drug testing, off-field demeanor, fines and penalties, everything like that. It seems like too much. It's so broad. Like I don't know how they're going to get to this by the end of fall. It's kind of strange that it's just coming up all now. Oh, by the way, we have everything to cover. But I really hope they do. It was last year's entertaining.
I do too. Like I said, hopefully, I'd say around Christmas they come back. We'll move on to Major League Baseball. Miguel Cabrera of the Detroit Tigers contending for the Triple Crown as we head down the last week of the regular season. He's up by, I believe, 9 points in batting average over Mike Trout, 9 in RBIs, and trailing.
Mike Trout, that's your boyfriend. That's like your lover.
It's my boy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mike's the man.
Down by 1 to Josh Hamilton in home runs. 9 games left, guys. Can Miguel Cabrera do it?
Do you have the Tiger schedule like I asked?
Yes. 3 at home against the Royals, 3 at the Twins, 3 at the Royals.
He's only
There's no way he can't do it.
Yeah.
Wait, he's at the Royals
Also,
twice,
especially
and then
since you look at the Rangers schedule, 3 versus the A's, 3 against the Angels, and 3 at the A's.
Hamilton is shot.
Also,
there's no way he can't do it.
He's only facing one pitcher with a winning record in that entire span. Everyone else
fair.
is a losing record. I think he could do it, but I don't.
Tigers
know if I want
facing
him to do
cupcake
it,
teams.
I don't
the
see
Rangers are
Hamilton
facing
getting
tough
like
teams.
2 or 3 more home runs.
I kind of want Hamilton to stop him from getting it.
And the good thing about what works to Miggy's advantage is that he's not at home in that huge ballpark.
Exactly,
He gets home runs there, obviously.
Absolutely.
But not being in the home ballpark could take away from his average, though.
Exactly.
Depending on what Trout does in the final week, because they're going to need Trout to step up.
Absolutely.
But he's going to be seeing all the bad pitches, so, I mean, who knows?
We'll see. He's a stud.
Trout could sneak up on the average, though. But I don't think so.
Yes. Mike Trout,
Your
man.
boy.
Pride of Millville, New Jersey.
Yeah, where are you from? Not there. Todd Frazier's from Tom's
My
River,
school is in
which
their
is like
league.
where I'm from.
My school's in their
Yeah,
league.
well,
My high
Todd
school
Frazier's
played
from
Mike
Tom's River.
Trout. Okay?
Todd Frazier's from Tom's River. He was my camp counselor. He said I made the best catch he's ever seen. Okay, and he was a Little League World
pay him
Series
to say
champion,
that?
and now he's
Did
going
you
to be
pay him to
Rookie
say
of the
that?
Year.
Is that on your
It should be
resume?
Rookie of the Year. It is over Bryce Harper. He's an idiot. Bryce Harper.
Thank
Go
you.
away.
Moving on,
as
we said.
I throw my helmet off when I run because
Yes.
I think I'm cool.
Clown
Shut
haircut,
up.
bro.
As we said, moving last week of the regular season for baseball, looking at the playoffs, some tight races.
talking baseball?
The Orioles a game and a half back behind the Yankees for the AL East. Tigers just a half game back of the White Sox for the AL Central. The AL West is pretty much locked up. The NL East is done. Everything in the NL is done except for the wild cards. A bunch of teams contending in the wild card races. What's your seeding predictions there, gentlemen? Who
We're
makes it
going to be
Phillies
last because
don't-
I'm like always right. So we're
Can
going to
we-
be last.
Good for you.
Can we finally say the Phillies are done? Can we stick a fork in it?
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
They're
That was
done.
getting
Let me just get the big
becoming
fork.
the most
Give me a
aggravating
second.
thing. Just
They were done 3 weeks ago. They were done 3 weeks
Thank
ago.
you.
when they
Thank
got-
you. That's
when they
just
got
a
swept
relief.
by the,
Everybody's
when
like,
they
oh,
nearly
here
got-
they come. No,
when they
have
nearly
2
got
teams to
swept
beat
by
out.
the junior Phillies, I mean the Astros.
Yeah. I was
know-
the one saying, no. 3 weeks ago, no. They have too many
happening.
teams to beat out. It's not going
Absolutely
to happen.
not. Yeah, as is, I like how it is. The only change I would make is I think the Angels are catching the Athletics. as we were saying.
Stop.
I don't want it to happen.
Angels.
I don't know what that happened, but
Oh.
you got the Rangers.
Angels.
Rangers are going for home field advantage. They're going up in series against the A's, so they're not gonna let up. And then meanwhile, you got the Angels. They're going up against Toronto, so what they got to play for. I really think they could
Give me
catch
your
them.
2
I don't
wild
want it.
cards and your
My 2 wild cards is
AL East and Central.
Braves,
Go. In this
Cards.
order. Go. Okay, Braves and Cardinals. Okay, AL East.
AL East. I want Baltimore. Sorry, man, but I think the Yankees will hold on. I'm a Mets fan. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
should-
I got no stay. I know.
Central.
Thank you. Central for AL.
Yeah,
It's White Sox.
and wild card.
And wild card for
For
the AL.
America.
I got Angels and Baltimore.
Okay, you go ahead.
I will go with
I want the-
Yankees. Yankees hold on, game and a half. It's a good buffer. Wild cards, Orioles, and Angels. Rangers got to play.
Central.
I mean, the A's got to play the Rangers 6 times. Central, Tigers, and Braves and Cardinals in the NL.
See, I'm not even gonna say it. Braves and Cardinals we all agree on. I do want to see Milwaukee sneak in, but they're 3.5 behind. Forget it.
Can't catch the cards.
I'll say the Yankees. I gotta say Baltimore. I'm gonna go yes with the White Sox. And as we wrap up this segment, the final wild card spot goes to. Come on, Oakland! Come on, baby! Let's do it! Let's do it!
Billy Bean.
Yes!
Billy Bean.
Yes!
Moneyball. Let's do it.
Yes!
We're going to step off to a break. Regular playoffs start in just a little over a week. We'll be back with more on Face Off.